You Eagle Out. This is Nerdbucket coming at you with another video. This is another episode of Old Man Nostalgia. And last time we took a look at the blue theme deck of the 8th edition core set of Magic the Gathering. And there's 4 more to go. So which one should we look at today? Well, let's look at what mana we have available right now. Red is a fire. That might be a bit tricky. I'll have to figure that one out. Green is a plant. No, that might not be easy. There should be some plants lying around, right? Well, let me look at my refrigerator and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I just realized my diet and Nerdbucket's diet is not really healthy, so we do not have any vegetables, but we do have an olive jar, and these are plant-based vegetables, right? Good thing it's a USB support. It supports USB, because then we can just plug it up to the time machine. Let's see this baby. Yes, you work. So let's go back to 2004. Okay, we made it back with this, which was exactly what we were looking for. So let's nerd on and open this baby. Okay, so let's take a look at this thing. As you can see, this is already in a much better condition than the other one, like I told you before. Not that I would have known, because I got this in the past just now. And let's see the contents. Well, let's look at the first at the art. It's a very badass looking rhinoceros thing beast. Again, this is from 2004. Here it says 5 theme decks. We already saw the blue one, and here we are looking at the green, which is called Heavy Hitters deck. Now this came with the pamphlet like the other one. F&M, Friday Night Magic. Yeah, I used to play in some of those back in the days. Never won once. Again here, as you can see, just like the blue one, there are 2 rares. Rocks and Primeval Force, which we'll see here in a bit. And these are not sleeved, so we'll sleeve them right now. Okay, so as you can see, these are sleeved. That was easy. And let's look through this card. So as you can see, there's a bunch of energies. I said energies, but I mean land. Forest, you know what I mean. Too much time playing Pokemon. I realize some of you might actually want to see some of the artwork of these forests, which are very stunning to say the least. They're very nice. Most of them done by John Avon, I guess. All of them. Yes. I guess that guy just spent a lot of time drawing forests. And here we have Naturalize, destroy target artifact or enchantment. This is actually one of the more famous ones that have been reprinted quite a bit. Wing Snare, another sorcery, destroy target creature with flying. These were good against blue because they have a lot of flying monsters and creatures. Elvish Pioneer, it's a 1 mana creature, so that's always nice for green. And when it comes into play, you may put a basic land card from your hand to the play. So essentially you'd be having, on turn 1, you put 1 land, you tap it, put this guy, put down another land, so you have 2 mana to start with already, giving you an advantage over your opponents. As you can see, this is the rare, the first rare here. Rocks, it's requires 6 mana, which back then I guess was quite a bit. But then you may have Rocks deal its combat damage to the defending player as though it weren't blocked. So that's very nice. You can just like attack without being blocked. And then 3 mana to regenerate rocks. That's always nice because when he's about to be destroyed, you can regenerate him back, making this card very nice. I realize I like this mono green a lot better than the mono blue. But let's continue seeing. Rampart Growth is a sorcery, search your library for a basic land card and put that card into the play already tapped. So, you know, that's also pretty nice. That's the main gist of the green. For those of you that don't know, it's mostly just pumping out strong monsters as fast as you can, and to overpower your enemies. So this is a Behemoth. It's an uncommon, 5 mana to cast. Tap an untapped creature you control. Land or Behemoth gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. So if you have like, if you have this guy and 2 other creatures, you can tap them both to make him go +1/+1 2 times. So he would be 6/6. So he is one of those monsters that can keep getting stronger if you have the means to, in order to be able to attack without fearing the blockers being able to kill him. Lure all creatures able to block enchanted creatures do so. So like if you have like a really strong monster, or just like if you're attacking with a strong one and a weak one, you enchant the weak one so that all of them will block the weak one, and so that the strong one can attack unblocked. Or you put it on the strong one so that it will kill off a bunch of the enemy's creature. Giant Growth is one of the more famous ones. It's an instant and gives +3/+3. So, and it costs very little. So, you know, like you attack with a 1/1 and then a 2/2 blocks it, and then you can just bam and kill off the 2/2. So, yes. Wood Elf. It's pretty much the same thing as Elvish Pioneer. When it comes into play, search your library for a card and put that into play. But Elvish Pioneer is from your hand, and this is from your library. Another Giant Growth, Elvish Pioneer, Lone Wolf. You can deal damage as if you weren't blocked, just like Rocks. It's like a weaker version of Rocks. Wood Elves. Vindorn Elder. If you tap him, you get 2 green mana. So that's also one of those creatures you can use to bring out your stronger guys faster. Rod of Ruin. It's an uncommon. If you tap 3 mana and tap this, you can deal 1 damage to target creature or player. So not that great, I guess. Not very matching with the green strategy, but it's more for red, I guess. But still, it's something you can use to destroy some of the weaker monsters out of the way. 2 Spined Worms. They're common, but like this is our very strong monsters. 5/4 for 5 mana. Worms are very great green creatures in almost every green, almost every set. Hunted Wampus is a 6/6 for 4, so I guess it's a lot better than the Spined Worm. But then when it comes into play, each other player may put a creature card from his or her hand into play. So I guess it's a gamble, kind of. If your enemy opponent has like a very strong monster that is not being able to put down, by you putting this, you could give him an edge, but well, you'd have a 6/6 as well, so that's pretty good. I already saw that. Nantuko Disciple. Target creature gets +2/+2 until the end. So it's a creature that can help the other creatures, your big ones or your weak ones, whatever you want. Rampart Growth. Search your library for a basic land card and put that into play tapped. Yes, we saw that one already. And here is the second rare card of the deck, Primeval Force. When Primeval Force comes into play, sacrifice it unless you sacrifice 3 forests. So yes, I guess you do need a lot of mana. You would need 5 plus 3 in order to be able to keep him. But he's an 8/8, so it's a very strong monster. Nowadays, not so much, I guess. You do see 10/10s and 12/12. I was just playing Magic Arena the other day, and I did see some 12/12 Tyrannosaur on the mono green deck that you start with. So I guess the cards did the average standard did go up a bit, but it is what it is. Yes, so let me get the other. It was one of the first ones, right? Rocks. So these were the two rare ones. Let's have a look at those again. The art, very nice. This is, see, this I understand why he would be on the front. It's because he is a rare and one of the better monsters to have. On the blue one, I don't understand why that Windrake was over there. But yeah, so very nice art. I believe these were all the original art was actually painted with probably oil paint, maybe. I don't know, but these are very nice to look at. The art has changed a bit. Nowadays, I think they're drawn digitally mostly. But yes, this is again, some of you may think these videos of Old Man Nostalgia are pretty boring because we're not opening anything new, but that's the whole point. It's not to be boring, but to show older things, which tingles our nostalgia if you're as old as me and remember having these as a child and playing with your friends. Again, the white borders are how the older cards used to be. The back seems pretty much the same, and that is it. So if you like this, please press like, subscribe for more content like this, and stay tuned for the other remaining 3 theme decks from the core set, because we will be looking at all of them. We already looked at the blue one on the previous video. If you haven't seen that one yet, please go check it out. Only if you would like to. I don't want to force you, obviously. But this is the mono green one. And so we still have red, white, and black. Yeah. So that is it. Remember, guys, stay positive and always nerd on. Whoa.